Bunnings NPC Rugby from Trafalgar Park and Nelson, and it features two teams with contrasting results in round one. Tasman disappointing and losing to Bay of Plenty and Tauranga against Manawatu, highly impressive in opening their campaign against North Harbour in Palmerston North.
Straight away, the intent is to maul, I'd say. Eli Odenrine will have to fix his throw up from the last one.
Connected nicely with Strange. Odenrine latching on at the back. This is looking good for Tasman. Odenrine holding it up, and Letches gets it down, does he? Yes, he does. Eli Odenrine scores the opening try of the game.
And when you're setting the maul, the goal is always to get that ball over the line. Plenty of Manawatu players splinting out the sides, you can see it, and that's going to leave a lot of space in the middle. Enough so that Eli Odenrine gets Tasman first on the board.
Stay there.
Line out time again. Odenrine for Tasman. This time down the back, and Manawatu had a swat at it too. And off goes Anderson on a strong run. Fletcher Anderson just short of the line. Now Drummond gets it off, and Tasman go hard at the line. Drummond slings it away, and an easy try scored by Lopeti Faifua for Tasman, their second.
And the first time for Lopeti Faifua, the fin goes up, gets one of the easiest tries. Just a slight tip, doesn't quite get it. Maul turned down in the end. Fletcher Anderson finds the ball in his hands straight away. They go on attack. Now watch the work from Mitch Drummond just to keep this fast. And the reason he gets to get over so quick is because of that work from Mitch Drummond. Good work, Tasman. Good work, Drummond. Good work, Lopeti Faifua.
So Tasman easily won. Here's Blackadder looking to link up with David Havili, coming at high speed. Now it's been snapped up, and here's Fainganuku. And the first time for a few years, Lester Fainganuku is on the scorecard for Tasman.
Look, when the Manawatu defence coaches start looking through the clips during the week, they'll see when they get close to the line, there's some massive gaps opening up. And that's going to be a massive issue if that continues, because there's too many Tasman players getting through massive gaps. We saw Lopeti Faifua just stroll in, and then an overfold from the Manawatu players, all going far side. Lester Fainganuku picks the ball up. Welcome back, son.
Tupu goes quickly for Lewan, away for Cameron. They haven't fired too many shots in the game yet. Oh, that's got to be an interfering call. The referee's missed that one badly. And he's got an advantage. I'm not sure what for. Should be a penalty advantage. But now here goes Brown down the right wing side. And the race is on. Philemoni's got plenty of speed. But Cooper Grant gets across. And the clearance goes downfield. And Manawatu will have another go as Cameron sends it away to Wild. Yosei standing wide. He was the player that was interfered with. And he goes hard at David Havili. And Tasman, ironically, get the penalty.
Yeah, you can hear the referee. I don't know if you can hear that over the comms on screen, but he could not hear his assistant referees.
Well, Braden Yosei is not all that happy. And rightly so. Now this has gone all over. Fainganuku! It sits up beautifully for him. And he's off again. And still going. And he's over. Oh, blimey. It's all going against Manawatu, and Fainganuku has cashed in big time.
Straight into his hands. You can see William Havili on the left, steps, Drew Wild. Couple of players chasing back. Sujino, one of them, just keeps stepping and gets himself over for a second.
And that spells the end of the first half, which has been totally dominated by Tasman. They've scored 4 converted tries and lead Manawatu at the break by 28 points to 0. 10 out from the 22 for Lewan again. Now Cameron goes wide. And it's away for winger Sujino. And here's a chance. for Tupu. Lost the ball behind him, and it's still there. Now charging onto it goes Howden. Tasman having a crack at this, but they didn't allow him to place it. Now Cameron once more. Wild, running back against the tide a wee bit. There was plenty of overlaps out to the right, and they still actually exist. Ball popped away to Filimoni. Now Filimoni goes hard, gets the ball back on the inside, and Taufa, James Taufa, and I reckon he's probably got there. Yes, he has.
I got on the line first, and then up.
Look, there's a lot to be said about that half-time speech from the Manawatu coaches. Bar up, they asked for.
Thanks, mate.
And it seems to be that's what they've got. You can just see players left, right, and centre from the Manawatu tucking the ball and running as hard as they can. There's so much science that can happen and be put into rugby, but at the end of the day, sometimes you've just got to run as hard as you can. Drew Wild seems to be a player especially that has put his hands up, but it's this man, James Taufa, who's been trying so hard for Manawatu and finally gets them on the board.
Yeah, they've got a free kick here, Tasman, so they'll take it quickly, and away goes the captain, TK Howden. Fights his way down to the 22. Now Phil Ewan gets it away to Basin. Beautiful hands. Here's a real chance for Manawatu as Malaki Ngatai goes ploughing on. Now the ball goes to Howden once more. Referee asking if it's offside, and apparently it is. So now Cameron gets it wide, and good defence by Omar, but got the ball away. And Manawatu playing under this penalty advantage. Here's Cameron jabbing the little kick through, but it's being controlled. And no advantage, even though Manawatu scrambled the ball over the line.
They're trying to get the ball to the mark quick. They might go early.
Wrong place.
Yeah. Offside. Make sure you tap it.
Yosei takes it himself. Bang, goes hard.
Short, release.
Really close to the line. Now they have another crack, and they're appealing for the try, but they haven't been given it.
Well, we'll go upstairs.
Not yet anyway.
I've just seen the TMO down on the sideline excitedly grab his headphones. Excellent work on attack to even get themselves into this chance. You can see ball definitely on the line there by Tain Roiri. And because they've gone up...
Well, he's on the ground. Yep.
Exactly.
That's a try.
Because they've gone up with the referee awarding a try, he then has to find evidence to say there is no try. And with these shots, there is none.
Try's good. Yep. Okay, try's good.
So the try is given, but it's 28-12 now on the back of the try. So the restart lined up. Oh, I think that's another one, isn't it? How many more?
Look, if you're a fan of The Crowd Goes Wild, please tune in this week and let's watch all the Falcons just from this game. Tune in, there you go.
Oh, dear.
Let's go, boys. Marks made. 2 seconds.
Had him on the snoz.
That's a hongi. In the first half, the defense splintered around the sides. They'll need to stay in front of Tasman here.
Line out one by Hunter Lepian and Odin Ryan again. This is looking pretty promising. Odin Ryan's got one. He's close to getting another, but he's short. Just held up. So Drummond offside, and I think they have scored, and it's Ing Chu, who has made such a big impression in the game. He scores.
Well, that's Ryan Coxon on screen. Number 23 was the try scorer. Got close to the line. The only issue was Eli O'Denman just broke off just a little bit early. If he just stayed on, I think he'll walk it over. He's probably robbed himself of a try. Look at the patience here from Mitch Drummond just to hold it up, and then Tony Ing Shu just gets it over the line, easy as.
12 minutes left. Cameron goes short, and he does it well.
He was well
chipped
in front.
away to Basin, who's looked very lively since he came on. Now Manawatu. Yosei busting his way through, gets the pass away, and that's a lovely try scored by Kyle Brown. And Manawatu comes straight back.
Let's go back. I'm going to take over. Let's go contest that. Gets the ball, but there's space in there. The pace. Sorry, Kane, I'm taking over your role right here. I'm just celebrating this. And it's the line there from Yossi, the fend, the palm, the do not answer, and then the finish. Turbos are coming back.
Up the turbois.
So when it goes from Manawatu's replacement halfback, Mason Lund. Now Lund swings it away, charging hard, goes Anderson! Fletcher Anderson powers his way over, and Tasman have another.
Levi Omua straight away get some go forward, and that's been the case all game. And then they just hold off just a little bit. Gap opens up again, and Manawatu let one through.
Odenrine did a sterling job for most of the game. Now Lund. Away it goes for Grant. Springer. Manawatu pounce on the ball. Look to turn it over.
Leave it now, leave it! Advantage.
Been told to leave it.
This guy here.
So it's a penalty advantage here for Tasman. Now Strange.
Your advantage.
That's another advantage. Now the inside pass, and beautifully delivered. Now here's a chance for William Havili. And Tasman finding their form again.
Converting the pressure, Mason Lund keeping it very quick. Inside pass, Fletcher Anderson gets another good carry, and Willie Havili, you'd think, puts a nail in the coffin.
Jai Tamati gets it into the scrum. Brings it out, goes sideline, goes blind side. That's clever, that's really clever. And they knew there was no defence there, and they tried to exploit it, but in the end, it didn't work. Ball goes into touch, whistle goes. Tasman win the game here in Nelson by 49 points to 17.